Host of Netflix Queer Eye, Bobby Berk, is hoping to make it easier for anyone to find happiness in their space with his first book. ABC's Will Ganss sat down with the design expert to discuss how the book takes a deep dive into the connection between interior design and mental well-being.
Bobby, first of all, congratulations. I am so thrilled for folks to get their hands on this book.
Thank you.
It's obviously gorgeous to look at, but it's going to help so many people too. Where did the idea come from to write this book?
So I've wanted to do a design book for years, and for years people have been sending me photos online of, my castmates' 4 books and like an empty spot where mine was not yet, going, when are you going to do a book? And I didn't just want to do a design book. I found that a lot of times these pretty coffee table design books can almost make you feel bad about your space, make you feel inadequate about your space, and make you feel I can never achieve a home like that. I wanted to do a book that would really empower you to feel great about your space and to figure out what really makes you happy and to help people understand the connection between your mental health and the place that you surround yourself with the most.
I love that. Yeah, well, mission accomplished. If that was the goal, mission accomplished. I mean, you wear so many hats. You're an Emmy award-winning television host. You are an interior designer. How do all of those paths converge, and how do those experiences that you have with so many different types of people on Queer Eye lead you to this?
There's a lot of times when I will walk into a hero's home on Queer Eye.
Oh, smell that not so fresh air.
And I can start looking around and I can see here, I think they're struggling with depression or anxiety or this and that. And I can kind of tell by what's going on in their home, like piles of laundry that I can tell have been there way longer than they should, dishes are cluttered, disorganization that I can tell has been there way longer than it should. Empty bottles of lotion on bathroom counters. There's tall tale signs that I see as kind of like a design therapist where I can tell they're struggling. So this book is really all that coming in together. My years as a designer, my years as a TV host, my years as a design therapist kind of on television, really walking people through how to make their homes work for them and really thinking about the way things affect them, like that pile of laundry.
So many times it feels like such an insurmountable task for those of us who don't have the Fab Five walking in our front doors. It's like, I want to upgrade my living space. I have no idea where to start. What is that step one? What is that first step you suggest people take?
Well, the first one, again, is figuring out the things that make you happy. Start with something that reminds you of a beautiful moment in your life or the last time you felt safe. Start with that item and then build from there. I always say in design, there are no rules. The only rule is what makes you happy.
Let's talk a little bit about men and mental health, because it's a difficult conversation.
You can't have mental without men.
There you go. But men often do have a hard time opening up about their mental health. Yeah. And there is a lot of that in this book. Why did you feel like that was an important conversation to broach? And what has your work with men on Queer Eye taught you about men and mental health?
I mean, if you've watched Queer Eye at all, one of the things that we love diving into is toxic masculinity. And part of that toxicity is men being raised by their families, by culture, telling them having feelings is bad, being in touch with your feelings is bad, expressing, talking about your feelings, that's all bad. Admitting that something bothers you, admitting you need help, that's bad. So I wanted to continue that conversation that we've had on the show and really put it in a way where you can see it about your home and how it really does affect you.
How have your ideas changed around the mental health conversation, having spent, season after season on Queer Eye? Are there things that you've taken from your time on the show that have made their way into this book, and what are those things?
I would say organization is a huge part of it. Chaos around you creates chaos in your mind, and it really, really does. When I get to a point where my bedroom might be a little disheveled, there might be too many things on the nightstand, it affects my mental well-being. It affects my sleep. There's actually an entire chapter in there about sleep and how to make your bedroom more conducive to sleep. Also plants, on Queer Eye, everybody comes at me for putting so many plants because they're like, they're gonna kill them. And I'm like, yes, and? Yes, but they are learning the benefit of plants.
As a tried and true plant killer, you make it very easy for me. You break down, here are the plants that will work for you in the space with the light that you have. I mean, there's an entire little chart in there
Yeah.
about what plant I should be getting.
And speaking of light, there's actually an entire chapter on light. as
Light is
well.
everything, you say.
And it's not just different types of lamps, it's about the warmth levels of light. Warmer light, more amber light is more relaxing, where the brighter, like the lights on us right now, the brighter blue light, that is actually energizing. The sun emits blue light. We just don't really see it, and that's what energizes us.
Who is this book for?
For everyone. A lot of times, design books are just for people who are interested in design. Again, this isn't a design book. This is a self-help book that will teach you how to make your home a better place for you to live.
I love it. Bobby, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
your
Bob.
time. Congratulations. Right at home.
Our thanks to Will Ganss and Bobby Berk for that. Right at home, how good design is good for the mind. An interior design book is now available to purchase wherever books are sold.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.